Hello, Brick Sculptors, and welcome back to Brick Sculpt. This is Chris, and it is time for our first LEGO City update. Now, I am so excited to show you guys the progress here I've made in the city. I have a ton of work left to do, but I want to keep you guys informed here on how it's going and show you kind of what the plan is. Now, I showed you guys my little mini layout here, my micro build, and some things have changed. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the table here. So I've started laying base plates. A lot of the stuff is still going to move, but I did this kind of downtown section. These parking spaces were a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do a video on those later. I do have a couple buildings in here. Now these are buildings I pulled from the old city, but I have modified them. There is my bank mock, which if you pay close attention to these, you might notice I had to flip the whole thing around. Fire escape used to be on that side. I moved it over here. Now in my micro version, I had the bank over here, and because of how the spacing worked out with these roads, it really fit best in the corner. So that's probably where it's going to stay. And then in this large section here, I'll probably do the old warehouse building and a school. Over here, maybe a supermarket, police station, something like that. I think that my winter challenge build, the gas station, will probably come right in front here. And then maybe some stores and a park, and I think my old church is going to go right here on this corner. Now this was a building I took from my old city, but I did highly modify it. I changed some things here to kind of make it work better in this city. I added some elevation to it, added some detail in the front. I still have to do the upper story interior, but the lower interior is done. I had to play with the staircase a little bit as well, but I really like how that turned out. As the road comes out of the downtown area, it's wider here, and then it gets skinny, because this I want to be more rural. And so it's a thinner road. It's just the standard width of the road plates, where these are all widened. And I wanted to add dirt shoulders here. Now, of course, most of this is going to get covered, like in the green areas, but I needed to show something to differentiate grass from road here. So I did a dirt shoulder for this. I haven't changed the bridge yet, but this bridge is going to change. I did make it a little bit smaller. I had two angled plates coming up to it. I might make this even smaller yet. I might just go to one 16 wide road plate for the top, as opposed to two. We'll see. I do have one house I started here, but I'm probably going to end up changing this house. I think it looks a little bit too big, given the setup. So I think I might go with a smaller house up here on the hill. I'm going to put a couple houses down in front here on the water. I've just laid out some blue plates here. They're going to get covered, but I might have the blue showing through, so we'll see. This plate is going to work with this plate, and we're going to have the river coming through here. And then over here, I've got the dirt roads starting. Now again, most of this green is going to get covered. I'm just throwing things in here to play around with. The way I see this going, right where my ranger is standing, this is going to be the ranger station. I'm going to have the water right behind it. Ranger station probably on a sugar grid angle here. And then some cabins sprinkled maybe in this area here. And then down in front here, maybe just some natural areas, maybe a mountain bike trail, some nicer beaches. Now this is a lake. We're not going for like ocean beach. We're going for lakefront beach. And then over here, we're thinking campsite. And back here, I really wanted to work in my October Challenge Rocky River reboot. So thinking that's going to go right there, kind of in the more wooded area. And I'm just going to kind of continue that stream. I built this, but I don't love the angle on it, so this is probably going to straighten out a bit. My initial thought was to do this little bridge with little culverts at an angle. It's going to be kind of tricky, but I think I can do that. If not, it'll just be straight and the water will go through it. So I'm going to redo this. This is just the start to this here. The process of building this river is lots of small little rock colors underneath it. So I just want to keep that going all the way down till it meets the lake. Campsite right here. Lots of trees. That's probably the next thing to do is start working on trees and start working on some of these larger buildings for the downtown area. You'll notice these sidewalks don't match. I was playing around with some ideas for a possible video. It turned out kind of cool, but I think I'm just going to stick to the standard sidewalk because it just looks really clean. So what do you think? I got a lot of stuff in here. it is slow moving. You have to build a lot of these mills plates, and it takes some time and energy, and then I got to lay it out and rework it. I have started a few other buildings that are going to go in here. I'm not going to show you those yet. Those are other videos. But I think we've made some good progress, and I look forward to continuing. It's really coming together here. Well, if you have any questions, let me know below in the comments. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm going to do more just like this in the future, and we will see you next time.